Quick announcement, I think my female followers are going to enjoy that are over 40. I'm going to be doing 2 videos this weekend with a Botox expert, my friend Brenda. She is going to inject my jaw to see if we can make it more snatched looking without plastic surgery. As you can see, this is an example of a before and after of that procedure. She's also going to do a separate video where she injects my neck so you can see how it's done properly. So you guys can watch on my playlist, A Beauty Tricks Over 40, and see the results and how this is done on there. Did you guys notice a lot of updates this week on your Patreon, cell phone, Microsoft, Apple, operating systems, Windows? I was like, seems to me they might be getting ready for that hack that everyone says is coming. Oh boy. Let's hope they fixed all of the holes around. I've been doing my best. My dog is in a state of kind of hospice. She's having chronic seizures and I'm just trying to be there for her. She's very old, but it's put a damper on things. I'm not going to lie. My creativity's a little down in the dumps. I've had a rough few weeks, but we all do. So I thought I'd share them with you so you could know if you're having a rough week, you're not alone. I'm with you. We're doing that together. You guys wanted me to do a video about Angie K and the rumors that have been around for a long time, even though she said they weren't in Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen the other day, the night of Salt Lake City. I think it was Tuesday night. So Monica has been hard at work keeping the secrets of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She said that she heard from Jen Shah that in this last week's episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City that Angie K's husband is actually gay and he has lots of affairs with men, and it's an understood relationship between him and Angie K. And if you don't know why I showed that image while I was talking about Monica, you should probably go listen to last Tuesday's bonus audio in the Patreon for Diamond members. Here's what she said.
I'll start with Sean, because Sean, you know, I hate it when this happens on a housewife show. I think it's one of the grossest tropes to come out when a husband is accused as though it's
a crime.
Right, a crime.
And it is.
But when there's a rumor. Anyway, what was your response to what went down tonight?
Well, it was interesting. I mean, for me, it's not a gay straight thing. It's an infidelity thing for me. You know, we love our gay community. You know, we've been embedded in it for 30 years now, just based on what we do for our business. But, you know, it's just, I'm here to support Angie and I'll take the hits. So.
What was going through your mind when it was brought up? And was it something you had heard before?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. The women are acting like, oh, it's been around there for a bit.
Well, I think Salt Lake City has come a long way. I think stereotyping for a hairdresser 15 years ago, yes, you may have heard that.
Right.
But there have never been infidelity rumors in my marriage existing in Salt Lake City or anywhere.
Now, if you watch the show carefully, which unfortunately I'm forced to do, you'll notice that nobody actually articulates the rumor out loud that's going around about Angie K and her marriage to her husband until Monica says, oh, I know that rumor because she allegedly heard it from Jen Shah. That's what's implied because she said Jen Shah in the first few episodes told her everybody's dirt and she knows it. And then Monica goes on to fill in the blanks for Whitney as to what this gossip that Meredith is alluding to is. And she says, well, it's that Sean, her husband, cheats on her with gay men. And I don't think the gay men part was really the shocking aspect of it. It was more, like he said, the infidelity. And I do think that that was actually what the women intended too. But it kind of got lost in the shuffle with that part. Now, let me explain why I believe that. So there were 2 rumors going around about Angie K. One, I think the women really believe. The other one, I don't think the women believe so much. And the one that appeared on the show is the one that the women don't really believe, which I think was intentional. I think in a way, some of the women were trying to throw Angie K a bone. So call out gossip that they knew was false and not the gossip that they think is real. And it's similar, so sort of kills 2 birds with 1 stone. You don't totally betray your cast member and friend, but at the same time, it's kind of hits what the other gossip is that you think is true. So now to the rumor that I heard back when Angie K was casting for the show. She hadn't even appeared on the show yet. So here's the evolution of the rumor I heard from 2020. And I'm going to tell you in the order that I heard them so you can add that to your insight as you ponder how you feel about this gossip, which of course it is just gossip. First, it was told to me that Angie K's husband cheated on her with one of their business associates. Then it was, no, that's incorrect. Angie K was the one who cheated on her husband with the business associate. And then on the show, before the show came out, I heard that the rumor was that her husband was gay and had an affair with men behind her back, and she was kind of accepting of it. Which of the three is true? I don't know. The first and the third have similarities. The second one seemed to be the one that everybody really felt was the true one. So I leave it to you to ponder, just like I am. So when did I start hearing these rumors? Back in 2020. But they'd been circulating back then for some time. So isn't that all very interesting? Unfortunately, Angie wasn't totally accurate on Watch What Happens Live. But I do want to say this. Did you guys know that Angie K was brought on the show by Heather Gay? And did you know that Angie actually started casting for the show in 2020? And she felt that the reason she didn't get the show was she didn't talk enough about her salon drama. And some of that was one of the reasons that she felt like she wasn't casted. Heather Gay always believed Angie K would be a big breakout star on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which is why she suggested her for the show. Just thought you'd like that little tidbit. I'm going to go hold my little sick doggy for a while and make her feel loved. Just so you guys know, I'm doing a deep dive on Mario Lopez on Saturday. It gives you so much insight on the Jeannie Mai Jeezy scandal, what probably happened. I noticed quite a few commentators covered it, but they didn't go far enough back on Mario Lopez to really get at what might have made Jeezy think that something could have happened. I'll leave it there. Oh, go listen to the podcast tab. Have you guys gone in there and just listened? It's good to listen.